Sir, you are not audible.
Sir, you're not audible, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir, now it's fine.
So this has to be evaluated at I, j plus half. Everything is at I. What happened? And these are all at nth level values except this one. Okay. So this you have to do. So how do you do it? So we start with term 1. So that is term 1, transient term. Then we start with this pressure term. Then we start with this diffusion term. And then we start with this convection term. So first term, we can write transient V, which is equals to this. While writing a program, you might need such a kind of words, trans V, in order to represent this del by del T, I j plus half. This is discretized as V I j plus half minus V I j plus half. And the first term is at n plus 1th and second term is at nth level and delta t. Okay. So this is forward in time. Forward in time. Forward difference in time. The second term, you can call it as dpdv, dpdy, because dpdy. So this you can call it like 1 by rho del p del y, and this also has to be evaluated at I j plus half. This is given as forward in space, forward difference in space. So what is forward difference in space for this particular case? So forward in space, P, you see here, P at this point has to be evaluated. So we have to consider cell center, this cell center and this cell center having a distance delta y. Okay. In the y direction. So P I j plus 1 minus P I j delta y. Okay. And all these are nth level values. This is forward difference in space.
So it will be 2 delta y, right?
No. It's a, if you want to use central difference, you can use, it can be used like this. If you have to use central difference, then you have to go 2 delta y. Okay. Now 2 delta y means you will have to consider uh, some other points. Okay. So it can be j plus 1, j minus half. It can be done like that. I j plus 1 minus p I j minus 1. And then you can write 2 delta y. Okay. But forward difference is okay, not to make too many complications. You can use any difference, okay? That is what I'm saying. You can use backward, you can use forward, you can use central. Forward difference in this case is required for this transient term because this is a explicit. SMAC is a explicit. SMAC is a explicit, so forward. Here you can use backward or whatever you want. Central difference is also okay.
Sir, actually I meant since it is j plus half, so that value will be pij minus j plus 1 minus pij by 2, right?
No, you are evaluating at this with this because P is only at cell center. P is known.
Sir, but yes, in the
Yesterday,
in the last class, yeah.
yesterday I told you that you can use central difference,
Okay.
and then I said that you can use central difference and then you can use delta y here like that, twice delta y.
Okay.
So okay. So next is this third term. So here the first term you can say like d2v dx2 d2v dx2 and you can calculate it as d2v dx2. Now you can use central difference here and now once you use central difference, what are the values you are going to take? What are the points you are going to take? So this is your center point and velocities are only available at faces. So j plus 3 by 2, j minus half. That you will have to consider. J plus 3 by 2. V I j plus 3 by 2 minus twice V I j plus half plus V I j minus half. Okay, all are nth level divided by delta x square. Central difference. Okay. Similarly, d2v dy2. Oh, I'm sorry. This is for y. This is for y. Huh? We are going in y direction. This is for y. Okay. And let us do it for x. So v2 v dx2. So in the x direction, you have this value and this value. We have this face value and this face value and this one. Okay. So delta x, delta x, delta x. So that we have to write. So this is I plus 1 j plus half. I plus 1 j plus half. And I minus 1 j plus half. V I minus 1 j plus half minus twice V I j plus half plus V I you make it I minus 1 j plus half. Okay. And divided by delta y square, delta x square. Okay. So while considering x direction, you have to see the x direction values for those velocities which are at face center. Okay, 1, 2, 3. For y, this 1, this 2, and this 3 is taken. So this is how the third term done. And let us focus on the fourth term. So fourth term, we have two terms here. du v dx. So this was u v nth level I j plus half. And one is a convective variable and one is a variable. So once you do this at I and in the x direction, we would like to take a difference, okay, of delta x. So delta x difference is this one. So points will come in this delta x forward difference. So forward difference in this point and this point. Okay, this point and this point will come into picture. So accordingly, we can write u c v v at I plus half j plus half I plus half j plus half minus uc vc I minus half, j plus half. I minus half, j plus half divided by delta x. Okay. Now here the convective variables are calculated by taking interpolation. Okay. Convective variable at this point. This point is taken, convective variable at this point is taken by either this or either this face center. Okay, if I'm just taking this is your I plus half, j plus half. This is your I plus half, j plus half. Okay, so you see at I plus half, j plus half will be average of these two, this one and this two. So you see but you see but we are looking at here, we are looking at the x direction. Okay. However, you see this is not a correct to see for UC. Okay. What is correct is to look at, because U is not defined here. U is not defined here. What is defined here is V. Okay. So this is not the way. So you have to look at the other point where, so to calculate U at this point, you have to take this one and this one. So this one is nothing but I plus half j, and this one is I plus half j plus 1. Okay. So you have to take these two. So you see at this I plus half j plus half is equals to UC at I plus half j plus UC at I plus half j plus 1 divided by 2. Okay. And now based on this value of UC, based on the value of UC, you have to select the value of VV or VV at I plus 1 or like that. Okay. So VV at I plus 1, VV at I plus 1, I plus half, comma j plus half. Okay, this VV, and this you see already calculated like this. This VV will be equals to either the one of the value I j plus half, I j plus half. Okay. So based on the value here, suppose you got a UC here, then based on that UC, it will be either this or either this. Okay. So if UC is positive, then this value. What is this value? V at what is this point? I comma j plus half. Okay. If this UC at I plus half comma j plus half is greater than equals to 0, else VV will be equals to at this point. What is this point? I plus 1 comma j plus half. Okay. Similarly, this one. Here the convective velocity you see at I minus half j plus half will be equals to you see at I minus half j minus half j plus half is this one. At this you have to take this point and this point. Okay. So what are those points? You see at what is this point? This is I minus half. I minus half comma j plus you see at what is this? I minus half j plus 1. I minus half j plus 1. Okay. Now, based on this, the value of VC will be calculated. See, I minus half j plus half, I minus half j plus half. Okay. I minus half j plus half. And this is I minus half j. And this is I minus half j plus 1, right? So based on the value here, you see either you have to take this value or the previous value. So is equals to either it will be I minus 1 j plus half I minus 1 I minus 1 j plus half. This is
So shouldn't it be VV?
VV. This is VV. So this is I minus half j plus half So VV at this location will be either the previous one or this one. So previous one, and this is our ij, isn't it? So this is I plus ij, j plus half, ij plus half, ij plus half, uc, vc, excuse me. So this is vc, j plus half, this point, this is I and j plus half. Okay. If this value you see at I minus half j plus half is greater than equals to 0, else the other value, this value, we see at what is that point? I this will be I minus half, I minus 1, I minus 1 and j plus half, j plus half. Okay. So this is there. Then I want to do it for the second term. So I need this one. So I'm just looking for good. Okay. So other term, that is d v v dy. Okay. dv dy is v delta y at nth level and I and j plus half. Same. So here one is a coefficient and one is a variable. So this term, now add this, and we want delta y. Delta y is, so in the y direction, you have vc, vv, ij plus 1, I comma j plus 1. VV divided by plus 1 has to be interpolated. And how do you interpolate at VC? Excuse me. VC document is saving, so it's taking some time. VC at I and j plus 1. VC at ij plus 1 has to be found out. But VC is defined only in the face centers. So take the average of these two. So VC at I comma j plus 3 by 2 plus VC I j plus half, I j plus half divided by 2. Okay. And VV will be based on the value of VC. So VV at I j plus 1 will be equals to, if this is greater than V, this value is greater than VC, this value is greater than 0, then you have to take one value. So it will be this value. Otherwise, it will be the other value, V 3 by 2. Huh? So that we have to insert here. So V, it can be j plus I j plus half, or it can be j plus 3 by 2. So it will be V at this point, I j plus half, if it is positive. If this velocity here, the velocity is positive, means this point. If Vc at ij plus 1 is greater than equals to 0, else V will be at this point, I comma j plus 3 by 2, I comma j plus 3 by 2, this value. Okay. Now what about this value, Vc ij? Vc ij, Vc at ij, Vc at ij, Vc at ij has to be interpolated using these 2 points. And what are those? So Vc just a minute, document is saving, so it's taking some time. Vc at I j plus half, I j plus half plus Vc at I minus I comma j minus half divided by 2. Okay. Now based on this Vc, based on this Vc ij, you will have a Vv ij. So Vv ij will be equals to, so Vc ij is in this direction. So Vc ij, if Vc ij is positive, then it will be I j minus half. So Vc will be I comma j minus half, else Vc will be I comma j plus half. So this is if Vc ij is greater than equals to 0, else this one. Okay, you got this? What's the time? Okay, we have just 10 minutes. So hope you got this. So you have to be very careful where you are calculating and which values of u, v you are calculating, which values of convective variables. Convective variables should be always averaged out, means interpolated. These are interpolated. At ij we do not know Vc. So we have to interpolate from the face values. And based on the value of Vc ij at the cell center, then variable values will be either convective, upwind or downwind. This is upwind, this is downwind. This is upwind variable, this is upwind variable, and the second one is downward variable. So in the direction of wind, in the opposite direction of wind. This is a wind direction. Okay. Now this is done for the velocities. Now we have another equation that we have to solve velocity. We have to solve x velocity, y velocity.
So I have a doubt in
Yeah.
while calculating, use VV I minus half J plus half.
V
I minus
I
half,
minus half j
J
minus
plus
half. This one,
on the right bottom, which you calculated.
Yeah.
When you see I minus half J plus half is greater than equal to 0, you took
Which one? This one.
No,
I
the
minus.
one below it. Yeah, that one.
This one.
Yes, sir. VV.
I minus half j plus half.
Yes, sir.
I minus
So
half
when it
this
is
one.
when it is greater than equal to 0, you took the term which is after the term which is to the right of I minus half. But all the other places when UC is greater than equal to 0, we take the term which
Ek
is
minute.
to the left of it.
So you see at I minus half j plus half. Okay. So we have to take I minus half. So what you are looking at, we are looking at this velocity, na? Velocity at this. So this is a UC velocity. So based on this UC velocity, yeah, it has to be I minus half j. Yeah, it has to be I minus half j. Sorry, correct. So uh,
So I was saying that the if-else condition results, those should be interchanged. Like I think those are opposite because everywhere else.
no, here U is defined at these locations. So just let me just get this properly. Here you have one U, here another. Yes. Sun j plus sub. We have to take this. So these numbers are not proper. Huh? This is I, yeah, this is I either I minus 1. Yeah, I minus 1, j plus half. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. So we have to take this one. So I minus 1, I minus 1, j plus half. That we have to take first. So you have to reverse this. Thank you. Please be careful about this ij because this figure you'll have to make it proper, otherwise it will create confusion. I minus 1 j plus half, right? And this should be I comma j plus half, isn't it? J plus half I minus 1 j plus half. A plus half j plus half u by plus 1 j. Yeah, UC j plus 1. Is here. G plus 1. Okay. So we took these 2 points, right? Okay. So we'll do it for next for pressure Poisson equation. And your pressure Poisson equation was del 2 p prime del x square plus del 2 p prime del y square is equals to, there was a velocity term and those were star velocities. So it was rho delta t and star velocities were there. And those star velocities were rho u star del x plus rho v star del y. Okay, this has to be solved. So here we will central difference. Here we will use central difference, and here we will use the forward difference. Okay, here forward difference. Forward difference. So when you use central difference, this del p prime del x. So p prime del x has to be evaluated at these points. Okay, and y in y direction has to be evaluated at these cell center points. Okay, so finally you can write like this. So this p prime in the x direction can be written like p prime I plus 1j I plus 1 comma j minus 2 pij prime plus p I minus 1 comma j delta x square plus p I j plus 1 comma minus p I j plus p I j minus 1 all prime, and all these are n plus 1th. These are all n plus 1th. These are all n plus 1th, and all these are nth level divided by delta y square. Okay, and these are all at n plus 1, and this has to be equated with the terms. So first term del u star del x. Del u star del x will be u star minus u star, but u star at what? U star at ij. So I plus half j minus I minus half j. So I plus half j minus I minus half j. Okay, plus v star minus v star divided by delta y. So v at y. So v at y is this one, I j plus half I j plus half and I j minus half star values. Okay, this. Okay, and all these are at ij. Pressure Poisson equation is at all ij. Huh? Pressure Poisson equation is at ij. So these are known terms. These are nth level terms, and these are n plus 1th level term. We have to iterate this, and we have to get the solution. Okay. So whenever you are calculating this part you have to be very careful in the sense that this diagram you should be able to refer this diagram. Huh? So if suppose it is asked in exam or something, then you make sure that this diagram is visible to you all the time, so that you can see the ij locations. If you have already memorized and you have all everything in memory, that is fine. Okay, so it depends upon all this. Huh? So all the time you have to so just practice this. Like you have velocity here, then what should be the u velocity and v velocity, like that you can think about. But whenever you are saying u velocity is not defined here. U velocity is not defined here. So only it is defined on the y face. V velocity is on the the x face. You can say that y normal. You can y normal face or x normal face. U is on x normal and v is on y normal face. Okay, so this method which you have seen here, this method is called as upwind method. Okay, this method is called as first order upwind method. First order upwind method. Okay, first order upwind method means only one point is considered. Suppose you want to find out the values at this point. At this point you want to find out values. So what we have done is either you have taken this value or you have taken this value. So you have just assumed one point in order to calculate u at I plus 1, say for example j. You have considered either this point or the other point. So it is only one point is considered. That is the reason it is the first order. Okay, and that point is also based on the direction of the velocity. If it is in the reverse direction, this is the point. If it is in the forward direction, I mean in the upwind direction, this point is considered, like that. In the next class, we will see the other methods here. There are other methods called as second order upwind method. So I think we'll stop the class. Yeah, I'll just name those. So we'll be looking at some of the methods. Now we already discussed about first order upwind, and these are for convection term. Convection terms are these: del u, del x, v, del u, del y. These are the convection term, or it can be also like u, del phi, del x. What happened? Okay, so first order upwind method, or you can have a second order upwind method, or you can have a central difference, method, or you can have a quick. Okay. So this is like third quadratic upwind scheme for convection interpolation for convection kinematics. So in this first one point is considered inside, so you 2 points are considered, and in central difference there are 2 points considered, but it is the average. Okay, quick we have 3 points. Okay, if you increase number of points, your accuracy will be increasing. Okay, accuracy is going to go. So we'll see how central difference method is used, how SOU and quick is used for convection term, convective terms. These convective terms are highly non-linear. Okay, and that is the reason we have variety type of methods: first order upwind, second order upwind, central difference, quick. These methods are there. Central difference is very bad actually, but again we'll see. We'll look at this central difference. Okay, how it is done. We should know. So convection term are like del u, del x, v, del u, del y. These are the terms. Or u, del v, del x, v, del v, del y. These are the terms. Or u, del phi, del x plus v, del phi, del x. These are the convection terms. For these terms, we have seen first order upwind method. This method we have seen. In the next class, we will see the other methods. Okay. So I'm stopping the class.